You got it tuned to the midday show on KEXP 90.3 FM Seattle and KEXP.org. I'm DJ El Toro, and I'm very pleased to welcome to the KEXP studios Bonnie Prince Billy. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Will you favor us with a couple songs?
Sure. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Do I say anything about them or just go for it?
What would you like to tell us?
Well, first song is called Whipped, and it was a set. We put a 7-inch out of it not too long ago, sometime in the last month or three, and the recorded version was recorded in Nashville with our good friend David Ferguson. And this would be the first time I think I've ever performed it in front of anybody without by myself. Okay, here we go. Yes, I'm quieter, tireder, more apt to say, you go on, boys, I'm good, think I'll stay in today. I ain't older, yes, I'm older, but that's not why the scales have tipped. Oh, you know, I've been chosen to be with. Lion tamer, pride, life reframer, that warm pot of gold, always waiting, fear abating, to welcome me home from the cold. It's my pleasure, oh my treasure, it's the opening that I had so dreamed for, often screamed for. I was as like to die. Then I found her, and now I hound her to get mine fully lived. I'm in love, love, and I am absolutely it must be love, 'cause I'm whipped and cowed, and I'll hoop and holler if I'm allowed.
Whipped by Bonnie Prince Billy live on KEXP. What have you got in store for us next, good sir?
Now it's the morning time, so I'll sing about the night noises. It's called Night Noises. Night noises always reminds me of... I feel like I go back to Maurice Sendak's book, In the Night Kitchen, all the time. And so this can be dedicated to the memory of the late Maurice Sendak. Night noises are my noises, and soiled doves are my birds. Lost mornings to start my days, and questions they rule my words. Shame is in the trunk, it must be somewhere out of sight, and I drink without economy when I go out into the night. There was a man I looked to, last I heard he'd sailed away, made home down in South Florida, but I don't think he's there today. The only one I've known to give me comfort, awe and fear all at once, while keeping the tools of inspiration near. He taught me to make big thoughts small and stay ruled by human hunger. Weakness we should celebrate and not let others drive you under. Nobility ain't much to ask to find coming ever clearer if a man can keep to task while looking in the mirror.
Night Noises by Bonnie Prince Billy here on KEXP. See, you've been in the Pacific Northwest for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
You played some other radio broadcasts. You played some in-stores, but your primary reason here was to do a show at Wolfhaven Sanctuary.
That's what we like to call an anchor show. So the primary reason is kind of dispersed among
Sure.
almost every activity, from, being here or seeing friends or drinking beer or playing music. But that was our anchor show. That's what we established first, and then we could put everything.
Satellites.
Exactly.
How did you get involved with Wolfhaven and with wolf conservation?
Well, wolf is I had some troubling news this morning. I have a friend in Istanbul, and he had watched some of the Wolfhaven footage online or something. He said he saw it or heard it or something.
Okay.
And he said that the wolf has long been a symbol of the hard, far right political party in Turkey.
Oh.
And so he has mixed feelings about it, which is very understandable. And it's understandable that to when we identify with any sort of totem animal, we look to things that are inhuman, and I think most things that are inhuman, humans have come to think of as reprehensible, which probably is reprehensible to act inhuman if you want to function and participate in society. But I've thought about wolves for a long time because there's like this gut identification with animals, with instincts. There's a book called Sirius by Olaf Stapledon. It's a science fiction book, and it's about I think it's a Welsh scientist around World War I time who breeds, he's trying to breed a super sheepdog so that when all the boys go off to war, there's somebody who can handle the flock.
Sure.
And he ends up succeeding beyond all expectations, and he comes up with this dog named Sirius who has morality and language and all these human characteristics, but he cannot resist, for example, the smell of a bitch in heat, and ends up going and studying with a priest for a while because he's just not sure what to do with his instincts versus his rationality that was imposed upon him, and it's like a sort of updated Frankenstein sort of story, but you have that sense when you see animals and they're doing things, and you also feel like, well, what is their punishment? Because I know what my punishment is.
Mm-hmm.
So we, in looking for ways of you have to spend money to make a record known by people, and there's all different ways. But it's in looking for ways of using some of the money that we had allocated towards getting this record, Wolfroy Goes to Town. We looked around for creative places where it's not an end. You don't give money and then there's, say, a print ad and then it disappears.
Right.
It actually is something that's a continuance and continuance of finances and energy and Wolfhaven, we discovered it as and it seemed like a good place to put some money, and now I got to go and play there, and I got to meet the wolves and meet the staff there, and it's something that I feel like will continue to go on regardless of the life of the record, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of the story behind that, I guess.
Did any of the wolves chime in during your performance? Did you have backing vocals?
Well, I guess I sang this song called "Wolf Among Wolves" from the record "Master and Everyone," and in the middle of that, over the years, I've made a wolf howl solo,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe that got. And when I was done with that, Pat, who works there at the Wolfhaven, came and said that she had gotten permission for us to instigate a group howl.
Wow.
So everybody, all of the audience and myself, did our best howling for about, say, 30 seconds or so, and then we stopped, and then just rising from the woods was this massive, massive howl from all the wolves, and it was, it's one of those experiences that I don't even know how to figure out where it fits in, because it was so powerful. Yeah.
Goodness. You have a new record coming out next month called Now Here's My Plan that involves new versions of some songs from the back catalog. Can you tell me a little bit about the genesis and execution of this record?
Yeah. There was my life in records has been pretty much associated with Drag City Records over here and Domino Records over in the UK and Europe. And Domino had a relationship with this publisher, Faber. And they said, "Do you want to do anything with Faber?" And I thought, I really like their filmmaker on their Herzog on Herzog and Scorsese on Scorsese and Benders on Benders books. And I thought maybe we could do one of those and have it be a music book and compile a bunch of interviews, and then I won't have to answer stupid questions or do many more interviews. And they said, okay, but they asked if we could do a new interview. Did it with Alan Licht, who's a New York-based, awesome musician, artist, writer. And they asked if there could be some sort of musical component to be released at the same time, and thought that a good way of doing it would be a 6-song EP, because I'm quite fond of the 6-song EP, and to pull out older songs. And we were on tour. It was me and Danny Kiley and Van Campbell, Angel Olsen, Ben Boy, and Emmett Kelly, and just played these. We picked 6 songs, played them every night, and then went into Steve Albini's Electrical Audio in Chicago, who's somebody that I've worked with a bunch and loved dearly, and knew that he could handle tracking it live as well. So picked these 6 songs that we thought would be fun, and specifically chose certain songs because of how we'd been doing them, but as well did this I See a Darkness in hopes of repeating the success that Danzig seemed to have when he re-released Mother, and it was a minor hit, and so we're gonna see if we can bring the Danzig model back here in 2000, whatever this is.
Well, should we give the snowball a push? Would you like to do I See a Darkness for us?
I would. Let's do it. And we made a video and everything. We made a video in Glasgow in January with this guy named Ben Berman, who made a couple of videos now, and it's a good video. Well, you were my friend, it's what you told me. But can you see what's inside of me? Many times we've been out drinking, and many times we've shared our thoughts. But did you ever notice the kind of thoughts I got? 'Cause you know I have a love for everyone I know. And you've seen I have this drive to live, I won't let go. But could you see its opposition as it comes rising up sometime? Sure, you must see it come blacking in my mind. See, I see a darkness, and I see darkness. I see a darkness. I see a darkness. And did you know how much I love you? Is a hope that somehow you would save me from this darkness. Well, I hope someday, buddy, we have peace in our lives together or apart, alone or with our wives, and that will stop our whoring and pull the smiles inside and light it up forever and never go to sleep. My best unbeaten brother, this isn't all I see. Oh no, I see a darkness. 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 Did you know how much I love you? Has been a hope that somehow you would have saved me from this darkness.
I See a Darkness by Bonnie Prince Billy, live on the Midday Show on KEXP. I don't want to look at my notes. What do you got for your last song?
Okay, the last song is called How About Thank You. It was a song that my friend Mark Nevers, who's a recording engineer, record producer in Nashville, and I've made a couple of records with him, and he got hooked up with the sort of disco, R&B, soul, gospel-y Duchess, Candy Staten, and had asked me to write a song, or if I wanted to, and I was write a song, and I did, and it went super well. Just for some reason, it was just one of the most exciting songs to write, and then she made another record, and she liked it, and that was good. And then she made another record and asked for another song, and I sent Mark this song, and I don't even think he played it for her, and ended up asking for another song, and I sent him that, and it's an okay song. It's called Get Your Hands Dirty, but I don't think she liked that song very much, and I don't know why. This song would have been so much better. And we recorded this then for an EP called Shijimi, which is one of my favorite records that we've made, and then my friend Mike Aho made also a nice video for it. I'm going to do it without a capo. I thank God for all that He's given me. I thank Earth for all that she's grown. I thank you for love that surrounds me. What to do? Just make it our own. Share with God the yield of my actions. Share with earth the soles of my feet. Share with you the laws of attraction. And with everyone I meet. Oh, and I know when I lay my head down, it's the sweet life of dreams I deserve. Yes, and I know when the sun comes again, so a new chance at deserving His love. I have music here in my body. I have choice, I have freedom to choose. Bow my head in thanks and humility, and in awe at the things that she does. Oh, and I know when I lay my head down, it's the sweet life of dreams I deserve. Yes, and I know when the sun comes again, so a new chance deserving his love. Oh, and I know, oh, I know that I don't know a thing.
How about Thank You by Bonnie Prince Billy here on KEXP. Thank you indeed, sir, especially you for coming in early, for moving things around on your schedule to come in and play for us.
It's not early in Kentucky.
Well, there you go. And I can totally hear Candy Staten singing that.
I know. I think Mark dropped the ball.
Well,
But Mark, I mean, that's not very fair because he had the ball in major play in major ways. But yeah,
juggling, always juggling. Speaking of which, okay, so now you go home today.
Tomorrow. I go to Bellingham today and also Anacortes today.
Wow. All right. Busy man. And are you doing an in-store this evening?
In both of those places.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you've got a couple East Coast dates, and then you go to Italy in July.
Switzerland and Italy, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And Italy is like supposed to be the craft brew center of the world right now.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll travel safe, and I hope we see you back here soon.
Well, I hope to come back here.
Well, then
soon is relative. But this place is so nice. Your all's radio station is one of the nicest I've ever been in.
Oh, bless you. Well, then we're going to make sure you come back.
That would be nice. I could put a little mattress on the floor.
We got a little bit of room left, a tiny bit. I'm DJ El Toro. You've got it tuned to the Midday Show on KEXP 90.3 FM Seattle and KEXP.org.